Dame Penelope joins me now. Penelope, as I know, it looks like it's going to be a real hoot, a big laugh. Obviously, the subject matter is something that we can all joke about, but actually, it's a bit more serious than that. It's about emancipation of the women in that era, isn't it, really?
Yes, it is. I mean, it is, hopefully, people will find it funny as well. But it's set in 1982, and it was a time of great social turmoil because the steelworks were closing down, and there were a lot of young men who found themselves out of work, and consequently there was very little money coming in. And this young woman, who is played by Sophie Rundle, sees an advertisement for to go to a local town hall to find out about giving Anne Summers parties, which she finally decides to do to make money.
Helps her personality and helps her to become a lot stronger.
Yes, it does. I mean, what they do is they find an independence away. They find an independent life away from just being, certainly in my case, in the shadow of her husband, because she doesn't have children, seemingly, and lives through her husband, as a lot of women did in those days. They didn't go out to work. In fact, it was rather a point of honour that you didn't go out to work. You were able to, if you were a man, you were able to keep earn enough to keep your wife at home and be the homemaker.
Yeah.
But this actually started a sort of, in a small way, a sort of independence for these women, because they started to earn their own livings. And of course, once you start earning money, you have a right to have some sort of input other than just being the mother into what goes on in the home.
Yes. And it's a weird thing to say that it was only in 1982, which obviously I was around for, you were around for it.
Certainly.
It was a lot more prudish then.
Oh, much
and
more.
You don't think about it,
yes,
so you know how you're living now.
There weren't any sort of shops and things then. Anything...
Selling this particular
parties, yes.
product.
And these parties were entirely for women only.
Yeah.
There was no men involved.
Yeah.
And this series is very charming in as far as there's a sort of innocence about it, of these women who start to wake up to this new life, the possibility of that they have, if they have financial independence, they're able to get ahead themselves.
And did Jacqueline Gould or any Anne Summers kind of representative come down to visit set?
Yes, Jacqueline Gould did. I sadly didn't meet her because I was working that day, but a lot of people did, and we also met two of the ladies who give the parties, who are both about my age, who started, and their lives have been transformed by the independence they got from making a good living out of this. Also, quite apart from anything else, it wasn't just the money. It was that women suddenly were able to have fun.
Exactly, and I think we can all say that we all know what we're talking about here. It's early morning and there's children at home, but everyone's got a magic box in their house somewhere, full of everything
also
that you're...
to look pretty and not just be a mum, just to still be a woman. Yeah. And all that was very new in those days.
Yes.
I mean, it's accepted now.
Yeah.
And everyone can be a lot of things. If you're a mother, you can be other things as well.
You've smashed a lot of barriers, I would think. The Jacqueline Gould brand and all of Anne Summers' parties, smashed...
Yes, indeed. I think it made a great difference.
Absolutely.